just have to be careful with these little guys. They get up against the fence and get an electric pulse, and it scares them, so they tuck into their shell, and then they stay there and they won't move, and it shocks them to death because they won't just take a step back. So he's quite lucky I came out, and yes, he's quite alive still. So I'm gonna go ahead and locate him, down there past the fencing in the scrub. So he or she will make it through the day. Well, that's a cutie. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, the goal is always to put them back as close to where they were as possible and point them in the same direction. Because that's the way they were oriented. So you can see he's still, you can touch him. He pulls his paws in. He's like, hey, quit messing with me. All right, we're gonna leave him alone. Hopefully now that he's not in the fence, he'll get his wits about him and move off, into the scrub. All right. Other little side notes. This is where I was dumping all that dirt from where all the water used to puddle here. Excuse me. And for the most part, you can see where the dirt is higher than what's around it. Now again, I was just pulling dirt off of my pile there, which I will continue to do. But you can also see where I stopped. I kind of stopped right about here. You see how we go from brown to green? Guess where the water puddles? And that was the whole point, was to get it so it stops puddling here. So I have a lot of work to do back here still. Is to get it so it stops puddling here. Whew. It's humid back here. And get it so it runs off like it's supposed to back there. So I've got a lot of build-up work back here to do. Because when it builds up back here, I'm seeing if I can find it. I don't know if you can see that kind of muddy hole here. All of that stuff drains off and it goes down into the garden and the swell. That's where it goes. You can kind of see where see how my road dips there? And that's where it's coming off the road. Same place, it's going to the swell. I'd like to get it in the swell, not on the road. So lots of groundwork to do here, or there. You see all the white flowers? Those are all passion flowers. Now these are not in the garden. And they look just as white as the ones in the garden. Sorry, there's a big old bumblebee on that one. Huh. It's a piece of goldenrod in early bloom. So most of them are like this, they're not ready yet. But that one's like, nope, I'm first. I'm doing it. See you guys, I'm going. So this is also the area where I talk about I'm digging dirt out from for all my driveway work. See where that tree is? I won't take that tree down, but we're going back that far. See this tree over, where's my finger? There it is. See the tree over here? I'm going over that far. Then you got to kind of turn the angle. I don't want to go past that oak or that oak. I need to put a box in here. I want to get one of those rain shelter thingies, and this is where I want to park the tractor. Long term, again, this is not happening this winter, but as I take dirt from somewhere, I'm taking it from here. That way I can get one of those higher awning thingies, and I can park the tractor fully here. Does that make sense? And not have to worry about covering it with the tarp, because it will have its own little parking place. You know? That is the thought process. There we go. Zoom out just a little so you can see kind of tree to tree. There is more than enough room for that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And then also, having said that, just because they're cute, I don't remember the name. It is a weed. It is not an orchid. There we go. It's not an orchid. It is a weed. They produce those flat little stickery weeds that get on you and just are a pain in the ass to come off. That's what these guys produce. But they're such a pretty flower, you know? But they're such a pain in the ass. All right, just thought I'd share. All right, this is where the upper loop connects with the driveway. And this was my practice thing. When I was pulling the dirt from the back, I piled a whole bunch of it from way up there to down to about here. I just kind of laid it and spread it, and it's worked really well. This little runoff thingy here didn't start until we had that 4 days worth of rain. So basically what I need to do is finish this, because it's, level that out again, but you can see where it's all the way down here. It doesn't show up well on film, but this is all little pockets of divots, again, created by the rain. So Panda's inspecting. She's like, yeah, fix it, Ron. Right here, fix it. Just do it. So again, as I take out dirt from the hillside, this is where it goes. And as the rocks are left here, they hold the driveway in place. You get some, hi, girlfriend. I know. What you smell? You smell Mama's fingers? You smell the tomatoes, huh? But anyway, the rocks get left in place. So, it's a good thing. All right, we're going to walk on, huh? Okay, we're going to walk on. All right, this is where my daffodils grow in the morning, or in the early spring, in the morning. And this is another area where I need to get all this trimmed down, like I did around my pears. Specifically because the security light then focuses here, or at least lights up here, and it keeps the coyotes down in the holler. They don't like to come up here in the lake. So, it's another one of those things I still got to do. It's another all-white passion flower. He's on the driveway. I typically don't, even when I'm doing wild edibles, don't eat anything off of the driveway. It's just how it is. Having said that, I've got some cleanup in here to do. That's the tree that curves. And all of the scrub around it's got to be cleared and cut down, because when I am on my porch, I have a security light out here, way down there. Kind of see it, that little black dot right there. At nighttime, when Panda runs down here and she's chasing a raccoon, I need to know that she's chasing a raccoon and not a bear. Specifically. I have a lot of scrub out here that's gotten overgrown. At first I thought it was those trees there. It's not. It's that one. That's my leany tree, and that's the one that's stopping me from being able to see at the corner down here. So that's another thing to do, is get the scrub cleared before it gets any larger. And there is another passion flower. He's huge. Kinda awesome. Panda's got another squirrel. All right, this is the upper end where the driveway goes from the loop to the actual road. Yeah, you can see where I got a, DR weed trim. Make sure that all the sticks and stuff over the springtime here, like that one that have fallen into the ravine here, stay out of the ravine. So everything goes to the culvert that goes under my road like it's supposed to. And then I have some dirt work to do up here. You can kind of see it there. Where's my finger? Hello. There's finger. Anyway, yeah, you can see it on that side. Where I've got a depression forming. And again, that's where the rain likes to run. And it continues to run and continues to run, and it just eats away the driveway. It should, I don't know if you see where it indents right there. It should curve off that way. So it's just, again, putting dirt in here, building this back up so it curves off like it's supposed to. And where am I going to get the dirt and the rocks? From the hillside. It's just how it is. Now how do I say this? I plan on building a mesh thingy so I can scoop dirt, put it on the mesh thingy, and work it through so the rocks don't go in, but the dirt goes into the gorilla cart, and that's how I will fill the last raised bed that I got to build. Those rocks will go here at the corner where the loop attaches to the driveway, and on the back by the workshops. That's where those extra rocks will go, because they will just help pile in and prevent that erosion factor or a sinky factor from just having dirt. Oh, Nita. I don't know if y'all, oh, see, I just got really, really excited. Yes, I gotta go put some pants on. Y'all see that log? Those are oyster mushrooms. There is a huge amount of oyster mushrooms. Aren't those awesome? Yeah. All right, talk to y'all in a few. All right, my wet weather falls. Come up and look at the culvert. Yeah, I know it's just a piece of PVC pipe, but I judge all of them by this one. It's not clogged with leaves. He does have some leaf debris, but he's not clogged with leaves. Really important in the fall when everything starts to drop that I keep them clean and clear. So, you know, get into the habit of starting to check them. All right, keep on going. All right, it's my little security light. It's all overgrown up here. Yeah, I will weed this back and trim this back when I trim the culvert there back. Same reason. Keep it clear. Get all the stuff out here so it's not catching leaves. Things like that stupid tree trying to grow there. Get it out of here. No trees back here. All right, talk to you in a few. All right, so right there, that's where the culvert goes under my road. So you can see I got some clearing out to do right here again, and that's part of keeping the culvert clear. At the same time, you can kind of look up the hill and you can see right there, see how it's kind of clear there? That goes up to the log. I did a video the other day where I was clearing the hill. And there's the log, and you can see it really well past the log, how bright green it is, and then it's log, and then it gets kind of just a little overgrown. You know, got to clear that too, all before fall. All right, I'm gonna keep looking.